Good evening again and welcome to Wesclin High School for some more basketball action between the Wesclin Warriors and the Highland Bulldogs. This is Tom Chesley with Joe Hoover and Mike Riley on the camera tonight. Bring you some more Wesclin Warrior action. Warriors were victorious here Friday night and have run the record of 10-1. Currently statewide, as the rankings came out today, the Warriors are ranked number 10. And we're going to hear from Dave Brede, the public address announcer, right now, as he'll give us the starting lineups.
Good evening, everyone. Students, faculty, and administration of Wesclin High School want to extend to you a very warm welcome this evening and hope you enjoy this varsity ball game between the Highland Bulldogs and the Wesclin Warriors. Starting lineup for the Highland Bulldogs. At one guard, a 5'11 senior, number 20, Todd Brink. At the other guard, a 5'10 junior, number 12, Derek Birker. At center, a 6'4 sophomore, number 52, Brad Trump. At one forward, a 6'1 junior, number 30, Jay Kreider. The other forward is 6'1 junior, number 22, Chad Michael. Bulldogs are coached by Jeff Falkenberg, assisted by Steve Langston and Doug Bradley. For your Wesclin Warriors. At one guard, a 5'9 junior, number 30, Mike Brink. At the other guard, a 6'4 junior, number 50, Paul Lusk. At center, a 6'2 junior, number 44, Matt Fridley. At one forward, a 6'4 junior, number 40, Brent Brede. And at the other forward, a 6'1 sophomore, number 34, Donny Madenwald. Warriors are coached by Paul Lusk, assisted by Steve Lane, Terry Brinkman, and Jim Thompson. For tonight's game, Mr. Norv Cassing and Mr. Don Reinecker. Tonight's ball game will be broadcast tomorrow at 1:30 on WINU Radio, 1510 AM, and tomorrow evening on Continental Cable Television, Channel 15 at 7 o'clock.
Okay, we're ready to get underway. Have Brent Brede going against Kronk. That's Brad Kronk. We'll have two Kronk brothers playing tonight. And the tip is batted out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Bulldogs to start the ball game. Kreider to inbound. Puts the ball into Michael. He's one of the big scorers for the Bulldogs. Now Grafe out on top. Grafe comes into the paint, puts up a 14-foot jumper, and he hits it. And that gets the ball game underway. Okay, Matt Fridley for the Warriors puts up a long jumper, no good. Tipped by Lusk, no good. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs, and they come back quickly. Kreider with a pass that goes off of Brent Brede's leg out of bounds, come back to the Bulldogs.
I think you're going to see two run-and-gun teams tonight, Tom. The Bulldogs like to push it up the court also, like the Warriors do.
Okay, here's a long jumper from the three-point line. It's good by Michael just inside the line. Makes the score 4-0 Highland. Here's Lusk, dumps one underneath the Matt Fridley. Puts it up and two off the glass.
That's an outstanding pass by Paul there.
4-2 Highland. 7:10 remaining in the opening quarter. And Michael with the ball, comes inside, passes underneath. Ball batted out to the corner. Now into the paint to Kronk. Turnaround jumper. He hits it. 6-2 Highland. Now Mike Brink on the dribble to Matt Fridley. Matt on the baseline, cross court to Brede. 15-foot jumper, Brent Brede, no good. Lusk with the rebound. Up and no good, but a whistle and a foul. And it'll go against 52 Kronk of the Bulldogs. And Paul Lusk will go to the line to shoot a pair. There was 6:41 remaining in the opening quarter. Highland up 6-2. And Lusk hits the first. Second one on the way. No good. Rebound to Highland. And they bring the ball down quickly. There's Grafe out in front. Ball batted away by Mike Brink. And we're going to have a jump ball called. Real hustle by Mike Brink as he hits the deck. And the Warriors will inbound. Officials have a little discussion at the bench. Okay, Brady inbounds to Brink. Warriors trail 6-3, 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Matt Fridley, long jumper, no good. Mike Brink comes away with the loose ball now to Donny Madenwald. In the corner to Paul Lusk, he puts it up for three. Count it! 6 apiece. Paul Lusk for three. Okay, great for the Bulldogs, left side to Bircher. Comes inside, puts one up just at the three-point line. No good. Lusk with the rebound. He's got Mike Brink way down court, gets it to him into Brent Brede. 12-foot jumper. Good! Brent Brede.
Excellent ball movement by the Warriors. Tom down to Mike Brink and quickly back out to Brent for the shot.
Got to note also Highland closed off that break pretty quick because Mike Brink was wide open. They shut him down pretty fast, but he unloaded the ball. And here's a jumper by Kronk from the paint for Highland for two. That knocks it up at 8 apiece again. Now Paul Lusk with the ball for the Warriors. Ball dished off left side to Madenwald. Now here's Brent Brede for three, long distance. No good, loose ball. Highland comes away with it. And they push it up court quickly. Grafe on the dribble. And the ball is batted out of bounds and we'll go back to Highland. Matt Brandmeyer will check in the ball game. And Madenwald will check out. 5:16 remaining. 8 apiece. Ball's inbounded. Michael from the three-point line. He hits for three. Now Paul Lusk comes back quickly on the dribble. 18-foot jumper. Two, Paul Lusk. Warriors trail 11-10. Here's a driving layup. No good by Grafe. Warriors come back quickly. End-to-end action here early. Matt Fridley from 18. Good, Matt Fridley! Puts the Warriors up 12-11, 4:46 remaining in the first quarter. Run and gun is right.
Setting a torrid pace early, aren't they?
Okay, Highland slows it down a little bit this time coming down. Ball comes inside to Kreider. Turnaround jumper, good. It's Highland back up by one, 13-12. Mike Brink on the dribble. Way out top. Left side, Matt Fridley at the three-point line. Baseline, Brent Brede. 12-footer. Good! Brent Brede.
Both teams are shooting the lights out right now, Tom.
Whew. Okay, Bircher to Grafe. Back to Bircher, left side. Grafe will bring it around to Kreider, who scored the last bucket. Here's a three-pointer by Grafe. Rolls around, no good. Brent Brede the rebound. Up court quickly to Matt Fridley, down to Mike Brink. Oh! And that pass missed. Mike Brink goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Highland. Waterloo is Friday night. Right. And Matt Fridley will get a breather as Madenwald checks back in. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Warriors lead it by one, 14-13. Big Grafe for the Bulldogs, right side to Michael. Ball comes back out front. There's a three-pointer by Bircher, no good. Rebound comes to Grafe, fakes the jumper, puts up a 12-footer, no good. Lusk with the rebound. And here come the Warriors. Lusk drives into the paint, puts up a short jumper, no good. Whistle, and we're going to have a charge on Paul Lusk. That'll be Paul's first personal. And the first against the Warriors. Grafe on the dribble, left side to Michael, fakes the three-pointer. Now Grafe to Bircher. Ball goes baseline to Kreider, inside to Kronk, off the glass, two. Good pass by Kreider underneath. Okay, Donny Madenwald goes baseline for the Warriors, drives, shoots, no good. But a whistle and a foul. And that'll send Madenwald to the line. Highland up 15-14, 2:49 remaining in the first quarter. Pretty hot shooting to this point.
Very hot.
Okay, one Kronk replaces the other. That'll make it easy for me. We're not on a first name basis here. And Madenwald misses the first. He'll get another chance to tie it up here. And he hits the second. That ties it up 15 apiece. Grafe has the ball batted away by Brink, but Bircher comes away with it. Now Michael left side. We'll be seeing another Michael a little later in the year. Okay, here's Bircher just inside the three-point line. He hits for two as the hot shooting continues. Okay, Brent Brede for the Warriors. Down to Madenwald. Goes baseline. Comes in, puts up the short jumper. Good! Donny Madenwald for two. They just let him walk right in, so Donny took it. 17 apiece, down to 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Bircher from 16, no good. Rebound Madenwald to Lusk. Ball gets away. Highland comes back as it got a fast break. Michael comes in, puts it up off the glass and in. And puts Highland up by two. Now Brent Brede from 15, short. Rebound Highland, and here comes the Bulldogs back the other way. And good ball control by the Bulldogs. Counts for two for Michael. As that puts the Bulldogs up by four. Madenwald underneath. Off the glass, no good. And a whistle on the rebound and a foul on Matt Brandmeyer. As the Warriors have come up against somebody that likes to run just about as much as they do. Okay, Brent Brede gets a breather. Matt Fridley checks back in. Down to 1 1/4 left in the first. 21-17, Highland has the lead and the ball. Bircher out top. Round to Grafe. Baseline to Kreider. Puts one up off the glass and in. Backdoor. 23-17. A minute to go in the first quarter. Highland leads it. And Mike Brink's going to be called for the travel. As Brent Brede checks in, Matt Brandmeyer will sit down. 58 seconds remaining. Highland up by 6, 23-17. Grafe on the dribble. Hands off to Michael. Ball comes inside to Kronk, batted away. Paul Lusk comes away with it. Lusk 15-foot jumper. Good! Cuts the lead to 4, 23-19. Highland on top. Down to 30 in the first quarter. And Highland's going to sit on it Run the clock down to 20. Michael with the ball. Now Bircher. 15. Bircher on the dribble. Tries to hand it underneath. Stolen away by Brent Brede. Up to Matt Fridley. He's got a break with 5. Matt puts it up off the glass and in at 3. Here's another steal. Brent Brede puts one up at the buzzer. Oh, no good. Good effort to close the quarter by the Warriors. And the end of the first period sees the Highland Bulldogs on top 23-21. Run 'em, gun 'em.
Absolutely, up and down the court. Last time we saw this many points in one quarter was Althoff, wasn't it? We got 44 in the first quarter tonight. I believe we had 50 that night.
Yeah, 27-23, I think was the score at the first quarter. Okay, we're ready to begin action in the second quarter. Highland will inbound. See a lot of area coaches here tonight.
Must have been an off night for a few of the local teams.
Okay, Bircher, left side out on top to Graff. Back to Bircher. He wants a pop for that one, but he won't. Inside to Kronk, batted away by Brede. And out of bounds to go back to the Bulldogs. Quick hands by Brent Brede. Okay, Kreider to inbound. Way out top to Bircher. Gets the ball in the paint. Blocked by Brede. Goes over to Kronk. Blocked again by Brede. And Lusk comes away with 2 rejections by Brent Brede. Lusk on the dribble. Baseline jumper. No good. Loose ball. Fridley comes away with it. Off the glass and in. Matt Fridley. That ties at 23 apiece. Quite a display by Brent Brede on that last exchange, as he blocked 2 successive shots. Okay, now Donny Madenwald blocks a shot. And the Warriors come away again. Long pass to Mike Brink. Touch pass to Madenwald. Good!
Outstanding pass by Mike there.
Mike Brink. Excellent play. That's as good as it gets.
I don't think you can do it any better than Mike did it there. Brent spotted him, got the ball to him, and Mike Brink didn't want anything to do with it other than to get it over to Donny.
Excellent reaction by Mike Brink. Got to mention, like you say, a good look by Brent Brede as he threw it the length of the court. And we're down to 7:13 remaining in the half. That last push gave the Warriors a lead, 25-23. As the pace continues. Once again, you can see it's a defensive effort by the Warriors resulting in these last few baskets. A lot of hands, a lot of hustle.
And an awful lot of hard work.
Okay, the Bulldogs will inbound. Grafe drives into the paint, dumps it underneath the Kronk. Ball gets away, recovered. Now Grafe in the paint, lays one up, no good. Brent Brede rebound. Pumps it out to Matt Fridley, long pass down to Paul Lusk. Comes inside, 15-foot jumper. Good, and a whistle and a foul. Paul Lusk. Basket will count. And Lusk will go to the line to try to make it a three-pointer. 27-23 Warriors. 6:50 left in the half. That foul was on Michael, his first. And Lusk makes it 3. 28-23. All of a sudden the Warriors are up by 5. Okay, ball comes right side to Michael. Fakes a three-pointer. Back to Bircher on top, now to Grafe. Here's 3 by Bircher, no good. Matt Fridley with the rebound. Pushes it up quickly to Lusk. Lusk on the dribble. 16-footer by Lusk, no good. Highland comes away with it. And a whistle and a travel will be called. Here the Warriors will bring it back. We're down to 6:10 remaining in the half. Warriors up 28-23. Mike Brink on the dribble. Brent Brede right side. Now to Matt Fridley, looks around, dumps it inside to Madenwald. Turnaround jumper, good, Donny Madenwald. Good movement, quick bucket by the Warriors, puts them up by 7. Okay, here's Grafe into the paint. Shot is no good. Rebound by Kronk, puts it in. And here's a pass tipped away by Highland. It'll go back to the Warriors as Kronk checks in for the Bulldogs, replacing Kronk. This is easy.
Like a cartoon strip, isn't it?
I can handle this one. Mike Brink for 3. Good! 33-25. Warriors by 8. All of a sudden, Highland says, what happened? Bircher left side. 15-footer, hits it. Cuts the lead to 33-27. 5:15 remaining in the half. Paul Lusk on the dribble. Fires one underneath the Madenwald, off his hand and out of bounds. It'll come back to the Bulldogs. Bircher left side. The Grafe out on top. Not having any success working that ball inside to Kronk. Okay, here's Michael, long shot, no good. Bircher with the rebound, no good. Lusk with the rebound. Lusk dishes off to Brede. Fires the ball inside to Lusk, goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Warriors. 4:44 remaining in the half. 33-27 Wesclin. Mike Brink, right side corner to Fridley. Cross court to Lusk. Fakes the three-pointer, comes in up for 15. In and out, no good. And the ball will go off Brent Brede and out of bounds on the rebound and over to the Bulldogs. Runs us down to 4:34 in the half. Things slowed down just a little bit here now.
I think both teams are looking for their second wind about now, Tom.
Me too. Ball comes inside to Kronk, fakes, turnaround jumper, no good. Fridley with the rebound, and Kronk's going to be called for the foul on the back. Really considering that, wow, that is the third foul on Brad Kronk.
He has 3 of the Bulldogs' 4 fouls this half.
So Mark Kronk will check back in. And Donny Madenwald gets a breather as Matt Brandmeyer checks into the ballgame. There's a long pass to Matt Fridley inside to Lusk, 15-foot jumper, in and out, no good. Here's a court length pass to Kronk. He puts it in, and a whistle and a foul. And that'll go against Matt Fridley as we see Donny Madenwald check back in. And Mike Brink will get a breather. 33-29. Warriors lead at 4:12 remaining in the half. Kronk at the line. No good. And the ball goes off a Warrior hand and will go back over to the Bulldogs. Okay, Grafe to Bircher. Three-pointer by Bircher, good! And that cuts the lead back down to 1, 33-32. Okay, Brede with the ball, drives right side, dumps it underneath the Lusk, turnaround jumper off the glass, 2! (35-32). Warriors on top. Grafe out on top for Highland, right side to Kreider. Inside to Michael, turnaround jumper, he hits it inside. 35-34, 3:20 remaining in the half. Warriors up by 1. Lusk dishes off to Brandmeyer, baseline. Short jumper. Good, Matt Brandmeyer. 37-34. Warriors lead it. 3 minutes remaining in the half. Here's Grafe for 3, short. Donny Madenwald with the rebound. Gets it off to Paul Lusk. Goose on the dribble. And off Matt Fridley's hand and out of bounds. It'll come back over to the Bulldogs. Down to 2:45 remaining in the half. Warriors up 3, 37-34. Okay, Grafe on the dribble. Grafe comes in, pops from 16, no good. Brede with the rebound. Brady's pass is stolen by Bircher, who puts it up and in off the glass. That cuts the Warrior lead to 1 with 2:15 remaining in the half. Paul Lusk on the dribble for the Warriors, goes baseline, puts it up off the glass, no good. Brede, big rebound off the glass and in. Brent Brede for 2. And just down to 2 minutes, Warriors up 3, 39-36. Grafe drives into the paint, short jumper, partially blocked. Loose ball, Kronk comes away with a whistle and a foul on the shot. And Paul Lusk will draw that foul. That'll be his second. Just under 2 minutes. And Lusk gets a breather as Mike Brink checks back in for the Warriors. And Kronk will be at the line to shoot 2. First one is good. 39-37, Warriors by the deuce. Second one rolls around, no good. Brent Brede with the rebound. Right side to Matt Fridley. Matt fakes a three-pointer now to Brede for 3. Good! Brent Brede, long distance. Warriors 42, Bulldogs 37, 1:30 remaining in the half. Ball comes inside to Michael, short jumper, no good. Brent Brede, another rebound. Passes out to Matt Fridley quickly. Now to Brandmeyer, back out on top to Brede for 3. Count it! Brent Brede.
Boy, Brent's really taking charge of this game, isn't he?
Whew. You see it on his face, too. He's really determined out there. 45-37. Warriors by 8. Here's Bircher for 3. No good. Matt Fridley a rebound. Gets it off to Brent Brede. Watch out for this guy. Long one to Mike Brink for 3. No good. Loose ball. Highland comes away with it. Down to 45. Michael on the dribble. 18-footer off balance. In and out. No good. Rebound shot. No good. Brent Brede. Rebound. And Brent's cooking tonight. We're down to 30. The Warriors are going to sit on it for 1.
20 seconds, Tom. It's 15.
Hey, Brent Brede on the dribble. Runs it down to 10. He's going to take it in now. Goes baseline. 15-foot jumper. No good. Loose ball whistle and a foul. And it's going to go against Kronk of Highland with 3 seconds showing on the clock. I take that back.
Called it on Matt Brandmeyer.
Well, I tried. So instead of drawing his second personal, Kronk will be at the line to shoot 1-1. No good. And the shot is no good, and there's the buzzer to end the half. And quite a wild one. The Warriors leading at 45-37. And we'll have some totals here shortly by Mr. Hoover.
Cake drawing. You can pick up the cakes in the coat check immediately following the game. The winners are Linus Newman and Tom Loudon. That's Linus Newman and Tom Loudon. Just another announcement, tickets for the Flora Shootout, in which Wesclin plays Cairo on January 28th at 6 o'clock, are on sale tonight and this Friday. They'll also be on sale January 23rd through the 27th in the senior high office from 8 to 4 o'clock. That's a Flora Shootout.
Okay, we're going to be entertained once again by the Wesclin Pom-Pom squad.
Please remain seated for the Wesclin High School Pom-Pom squad. They will be performing to Talk Who Won.
Brent Brede with 12.
At a ticket booth with access on the west side of the building for those of you that are parking in the southwest parking lot.
Once again, Paul Lusk with 13, Brent Brede with 12, Mike Brink with 3, Matt Fridley with 8, Donny Madenwald with 7, and Matt Brandmeyer with 3. For Highland, I've got Michael with 9, Kreider with 4, Graith with 2, Bircher with 9, Brad Kronk with 6, Mark Kronk with 5. So very balanced scoring by both teams so far. Neither one of the leading scorers for the team has been able to break away and get an awful lot done, but they're showing an awful lot of teamwork out there and a lot of unselfishness going on so far tonight. These guys are really looking for the pass, and it's nice to see, and it's fun to watch.
Well, not only that, but the pace of this game has been tremendous. It slowed down a little bit in the middle part of the second quarter, but, well, you put 45 points on the board in a half of a ball game, and you're moving up and down the floor a few times.
And no matter how you figure it, that comes out to 90 points a game on the average, if that's half a game. So I figure we're going to come back out and see a second half of everything going on again. See, we got Mike Riley is spanning the fans there, scanning the fans, however you want to say it.
Just remember, if you're out there and it's halftime, smile. Okay, we're just about ready for some second half action. Mentioned earlier, we saw a few visiting coaches here tonight. It's amazing how these guys can spend so much time on the basketball court and still want to get out for a night of leisure and just see a basketball game.
You really think that's what they're doing, is just out on a leisurely ride?
Well, when you see Coach Weathers from Carlisle and Coach Luchtefeld from Oakville, who will be here Friday night for real, I think it's just strictly for pleasure.
That is, if your pleasure is basketball.
No, they know good basketball when they see it. Okay, starting lineup for the Warriors in the second half. Mike Brink, Brent Brede, Paul Lusk, Donny Madenwald, and Matt Fridley. And here we go. Warriors inbound. Mike Brink in control. Spins, goes right side to Madenwald. Now to Brede. Brede drives right side. Ball batted away. Brent recovers. To Lusk. Long distance, no good. Loose ball, Fridley comes away with it, puts it back up and in. Matt Fridley in a crowd for 2. Puts the lead at 10, 47-37, Warriors on top.
Have to give Don Madenwald an assist on that last basket. He tipped it over to Matt for the basket.
Okay, here's Kreider, dishes it off to Kronk. Tied up by Madenwald. And the ball will go back over to the Bulldogs on the alternate possession.
That's about the 4th time Highland's thrown that backdoor pass into the middle there.
Okay, Bircher way out on top. Now Graith drives in, 15-foot jumper, rolls around, no good. Brent Brede, another rebound. Long pass to Paul Lusk. Dumps it inside to Madenwald. Madenwald goes baseline, puts it up, whistle and a foul. And I thought he was going to get away with that for a minute. That goes against number 52, Crunk. And that'll be number 4, and he's going to get a breather. Wonder if they ever play the two of these together, or if one just stands by for foul trouble for his brother. Madenwald at the line to shoot a pair. First one in and out, no good.
Well, they're both 6'4", and they're both sophomores.
Oof.
It's going to be tough in the next 2 years. They're both good ball players, what I've seen.
And Madenwald's second attempt is good. 48-37, 7:03 remaining in the third quarter. Warriors up by 11. Grafe on the dribble for the Bulldogs. Now to Michael, to Grafe from 16, short. Brent Brede, rebound. Long pass to Lusk. Paul on the dribble from 3. Good, Paul Lusk. Long distance. 51-37. You get the feeling that Warriors just get over the hump. They can put this Highland squad away. Okay, here's a whistle, and a travel's going to be called against Kronk for the Bulldogs. He wasn't too happy with it. Got a second look from the official when he voiced his opinion.
Once again, they're getting good outside help from Brent Brede there. Matt Fridley is getting posted up, but Brent's helping out there when he puts the ball down.
Okay, Brady dumps it underneath the Lusk. His shot is up, no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. They bring it down quickly. Ball batted away by Matt Fridley and up into the crowd. And we're going to have a whistle, and Brent Brady's going to be called for a foul. Oh, and Matt Fridley got up in that crowd and out in a hurry. Must have landed in a group of Highland fans. Okay, Kreider to inbound for the Bulldogs. Way out on top to Bircher. Back to Kreider baseline. Pops the 16-footer. Good. 51-39. Warriors on top, down to 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Okay, Mike Brink dishes off to Paul Lusk at the three-point line. Now to Matt Fridley out on top. Goes left side, ball over his head, back to Lusk. Lusk has the ball batted away, picked up by Madenwald, drives baseline, comes back out to Brady. Into Lusk, fakes, short jumper, whistle, and a foul. And that'll go against number 50, Crunk. And right now the Crunk brothers have just fouled out as a unit. Okay, Lusk will be at the line to shoot a pair. First one is all net. Second one on the way, rolls around, no good. Highland with the rebound, 52-39 Warriors. 5.5 in the third quarter remaining. Drake gives off to Michael. On top to Bircher. On the dribble. Bircher pops for 3. He hits it. 52-42. Lusk comes back quickly for the Warriors. Off to Brink, fakes the three-pointer. Comes in, puts up the short jumper. Mike Brink for 2. Inside tight, Mike Brink. 54-42. Warriors by a dozen. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Matt Brandmeyer waits to check in for the Warriors. There's a loose ball. It's dished off and goes off Matt Fridley's foot and out of bounds, and will come back to the Bulldogs. Brandmeyer checks in, and who's going to take a seat? Don Madenwald to get a break.
Well, that answers your question. You got both the Kronk brothers in at the same time now.
Okay. Hey, Grafe almost loses the ball. Kreider dumps inside to Kronk, turnaround jumper, good. 54-44, Warriors by 10. Mike Brink comes down quickly. to Paul Lusk. Paul gets the ball off to Brent Brede. Back to Lusk underneath. Fakes. Puts a shot up. No good. Gets the rebound. Puts it up and in. Pretty heavy traffic underneath. Goose rubbing his eye. Looked like he took one in the face. Okay, here's a shot. No good by Cronk. Lusk with the rebound. Comes back the other way. Dishes it underneath the mat. Fridley off the glass. No good. Now Bircher for three. In and out. No good. Cronk with the rebound. Blocked by Matt Fridley. Brandmeyer with the rebound to Lusk. Long distance. In and out. No good. And a whistle and a foul on Matt Brandmeyer of the Warriors. And we're running and we're gunning. 56-44, Warriors up by 12. 3:36 remaining in the third quarter. Highland with the ball.
Both teams continue to push it up and down the court, don't they?
Now they'll sleep well tonight. Here's Kreider from 17, no good. Lusk with the rebound. He's got Mike Brink all alone down the other end. Pass is batted away. Lusk recovers. Brings it in, puts it up off the glass. Good, whistle and a foul. And Lusk will go to the line to try to make it three. And I don't know if you can tell, but we're on the Highland side. That runs the score to 58-44. And we're going to have a timeout by the Highland ball team as we all get a breather here. Down to 3:21. We might mention that we're not responsible for any of the noises you hear from the crowd down below.
Well, I think the official felt that he slid under Paul when he went up for the shot. He was already up before he tried to set his feet, and he kind of slid under him there. I'm not real sure. I couldn't tell.
It was in a pretty big crowd. It was hard to tell, and he had a pretty good view of it. And, of course, we're up by 14, but at this point, I think the officials, considering the pace of the game, have done a pretty good job.
Well, they've been letting him play. You got to give them credit for that, if you want to call it giving them credit. They really have been letting him go up and down there and go after it.
I guess the main thing, as long as they're consistent, it seems to be a little more fair to the guys on the floor. And I would say it's been pretty consistent to this point. Okay, the teams come back out on the floor. Lusk will be at the line to shoot one. Try to convert this into a three-point play. And Lusk hits the shot. 59-44, 15-point advantage. Okay, Bircher gets off to Kreider. Now Bircher on top on the dribble. To Michael, pops for three. Good! 59-47. Warriors push it up quickly. Mike Brink to Paul Lusk. Underneath the Madenwald, ball batted away, goes over to the Bulldogs. Here's a long pass to Michael, goes out of bounds, and will come back over to the Warriors. .248 remaining in the third quarter. Warriors up by a dozen. Hey, Mike Brink calls out a play. Now to Brent Brede. Right side to Fridley. Brede on top. To Fridley. Pops for three. Short. Loose ball. Brede comes away with it. Short jumper by Brede. Good! Brent Brede for the deuce. 61-47. Okay, Highland working the ball. Ball comes inside to Michael. Tries to get it away, loses it. Lusk comes away with it on the dribble. Dishes underneath to Matt Fridley. Matt goes under, has the ball rejected, gets it back. Back up up and in, Matt Fridley. Excellent effort by Fridley. Getting some pretty heavy traffic.
Good hard work by Matt. Got the first one back in his face, and he wasn't going to take that one.
Okay, ball's dished inside to Crunk. Turnaround jumper whistle. And he's called for the travel. 63-47, Warriors on top, 1:41 remaining in the third quarter. Mike Brink has the ball batted away by Kreider. Long pass, knocked away by Fridley. Now Michael comes away with it, and he lays it up off the glass and in. 1:24 remaining. Mike Brink to Paul Lusk. 15-foot jumper, good! Paul Lusk for two. And here we come back the other way. 1:14 remaining in the half. Bircher, 14-footer, blocked by Madenwald. Here's a long pass to Mike Brink. Puts up the short jumper. Good! Mike Brink for two. All of a sudden the score is 67-49 with a minute remaining in the third quarter. Once again, some excellent defense by the Warriors. Ball comes inside to Crunk. He dishes off to Gray, puts up a shot, no good. Brent Brede with the rebound up ahead to Mike Brink. Pass it off to Paul Lusk. Has the ball batted away out of bounds, and it'll go to the Warriors. And the Warriors are just cooking. Rebound, outlet pass, and go. Okay, we're down to 42. Mike Brink, long cross-court pass to Fridley. Fakes, puts one up inside the three-point line. Good, Matt Fridley! And the Warriors are hot. I'll tell you, these guys are cooking tonight. That runs us down to 36, 69-49. Warriors by, are you ready, 20.
Did you do quick math?
Ooh, new math. Okay, here's a steal by Paul Lusk. And he puts up a dandy shot off the glass and in for two. Took it right back at him. Runs us down to 15, 71-49 Warriors. Here's Bircher for three. No good, loose ball. Out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Bulldogs. And I think the Bulldog fans booed that, didn't they? Okay, we stand 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Bulldogs inbound under their own bucket. Ball comes into Cronk, gets away. Here's Mike Brink with the steal. Puts up a 16-foot jumper. Good at the buzzer! Mike Brink! And he's cooking tonight.
Hustle and defense, buddy. Hustle and defense.
I'll tell you what. Mike knocked that ball away, took control, dribbled down, and you can see as he dribbled, he was looking up at the clock. He knew he only had a few seconds. Pulled up at about 15 feet, popped it, and hit the deuce. That runs the score to 73-49. And I'm impressed.
Once again, they're setting it up with the defense, Tom. We'll be saying that all year long, but that's what they're doing.
And everybody's scoring tonight. Well, this Warrior crowd's fired up. And give those visiting coaches a little something to look at anyway. Have to put on their quick shoes when they take on the Warriors. Okay, the Warriors will inbound to start the fourth quarter. We got Brede, Brink, Madenwald, Lusk, and Fridley on the floor for the Warriors. They lead at 73-49. Okay, Brent Brede, left side, Matt Fridley for three. No good. Highland comes away with the rebound. Kreider on the dribble. Pulls up short jumper. Rolls around and drops through. 73-51. Okay. Paul Lusk out on top. Off to Mike Brink. Now Mike will come around. Work left side. Drives into the paint. 12-footer short by Brink. And the Bulldogs come away with it. Kreider once again dishes off to Michael, puts one up off the glass, rolls around, no good. Michael with the rebound. Blocked by Fridley, and Brink comes away with it. Pass to Lusk. Ball comes down, shoots an 18-footer. No good. Brede with the rebound, up and in off the glass. And that runs at 75-51. 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. Here's Kreider from 15, no good. Michael gets the rebound on the baseline, puts it up, no good. Lusk with the rebound. Dribbles out of a crowd, pushes it up quickly. Dishes off to Matt Fridley, baseline, tries to get it back to Lusk, batted away and comes over to the Bulldogs. Michael works down against it, blocked by Matt Fridley. Whoa! Now Lusk gets a pass off to Brede, it goes out of bounds. Come over to the Bulldogs.
It's a little out of control and the Warriors need to settle back in.
That was quite a rejection by Matt Fridley. I was afraid he was going to hit his head on the board. I mean, he went up there.
With authority, too.
And Matt Fridley gets a breather, and he gets a big, well-deserved hand from the crowd as he's worked it off tonight. I mean, okay, here's Kreider from 16. In and out, no good. Brede with the rebound. Okay, Brent brings the ball down. 6:22 remaining. Mike Brink at the three-point line to Paul Lusk. Back to Brink. He's going to pop for three. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds, and we'll go back to the Bulldogs. Once again, Warriors are up 75-51 with 6:11 remaining in the ball game.
I think that up and down the court might be making them just a little tired. Seems like their shots are falling a little short now.
Here's a shot no good by the Bulldogs. Once again, Brede with the rebound. Long cross-court pass to Lusk, and there's a collision, and Lusk will be called for the foul. And that'll be Paul's third. So here's Kreider from 15, no good. Madenwald comes away with it out to Mike Brink. The Warriors come down again. Brink from 15, short. Lusk with the rebound, tips it up, and in! Paul Lusk shows that good body control. 77-51 Warriors, 5:35 remaining in the ball game. Ball comes underneath the crunk for the Bulldogs. Kind of a jump hook, no good. Brandmeyer with the rebound. Dishes off to Brink, who gets it to Brede. Now back to Brink. Mike from three. Rolls around, no good. Lusk another rebound, no good. Brandmeyer the rebound. Has it batted away. Loose ball, Lusk. Oh, now the Bulldogs come away with it. Still on the floor. And Kreider for the Bulldogs takes control. Dishes off to Bircher from three. Good. Minute there, nobody wanted it. 5 minutes remaining, 77-54 Warriors. And we're going to slow it down for a minute here.
Catch our breath.
I appreciate it. Mike Brink into the paint, passes off to Brandmeyer. Shot's no good. Out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Warriors. Mike Brink's getting some pretty good penetration this evening, Joe. Not afraid to take that ball into the paint. Okay, ball comes out on top to Lusk. On a dribble, Warriors going to spread it out on top for a minute, pull the Bulldogs out a little. Down to 4:35 remaining. Okay, Brent Brede takes it in, baseline jumper, good, Brent Brede! 79-54. 4:20 remaining in the ball game. Warriors on top. And Michael with the ball to Bircher. To Kreider from 18. No good. Brede with the rebound. Long pass to Mike Brink. That one gets away a little bit from everybody. Goes out of bounds and will come back to the Bulldogs. Okay, Matt Fridley checks back in. Brent Brede gets a seat. Gets a good hand from the crowd. And we're going to have some substitutions now for the Bulldogs. You'll have to bear with me. Some of these guys aren't even on the scorer's page here. And this guy is one of them. Okay, the Highland coach is starting to clean the bench a little bit. Okay, here's Bircher from about 16, good for two. Runs at 79-56. Paul Lusk with the ball. Drives baseline, draws the foul. And the Warriors will inbound as we're not in the bonus situation as of yet, which tells you what kind of a ball game we've had here tonight. And Mike Brink gets a breather and a well-deserved hand. You just can't say enough about the way these guys have been hustling out here tonight. Okay, Brent Brede to inbound for the Warriors. Gets the ball to Fridley. Way out on top to Paul Lusk. Now Brent Brede to Matt Fridley. On the dribble. And Fridley's going to draw the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. .322 remaining in the ball game. Warriors lead at 79-56.
Once again, the Warriors diving for those loose balls. They're slapping away. Everybody's busting it all over the court.
Okay, Fridley hits the first. He'll get another. 80-56. And can two. Okay, it runs us down to about 3:17 remaining in the ballgame. Fridley bats one away, comes away with it. Dishes off to Donny Madenwald, puts up a 10-foot jumper. Good, Donny Madenwald. Another defensive basket. 83-56. Oh, and a good move by Grafe if he slides inside for two. 83-58, just under 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. Lusk dumps underneath the Madenwald, goes baseline, puts one up, no good. Rebound Highland. Ball's off to Grafe. He slides in, puts up another one. Count it again. Long pass to Lusk, drives in underneath. Oh, whoa, what a move. He slid around two men under the bucket, put her up off the glass and in for the deuce. And Kronk scores in the other end in the paint for the Bulldogs, makes it 85-62. 2:15 remaining in the ball game. Lusk underneath the Madenwald open, and good for two by Madenwald. Great pass by Lusk. And he's got those wandering eyes, and he can pick out that open man under the bucket. Okay, Kreider drives baseline, dishes off to Corey, who pops in for his first bucket of the night. Primarily a JV player from what we saw this evening. 1:54 remaining. Lusk on the dribble. Dishes off to Madenwald, baseline again. Two for Madenwald. And I think Donnie's found him a home in that spot down there. Okay, here's a long three-pointer. Good for the Bulldogs on the nameless player.
Number 14, huh?
1:30 remaining, 89-67. Lusk for three, no good. Brede with the rebound. Turnaround jumper from the baseline. In and out, no good. Highland with the rebound. And the pass is batted away by Matt Fridley and out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Bulldogs. And Warriors still putting out. Okay, Brent Brede checks out as Chad Deiters comes in. Now Clay Macke will check in. And he'll send out Paul Lusk. Doug Feldt comes in. Every one of these Warrior players getting a standing O. Well deserved. So we have Chad Deiters, Doug Feldt, Matt Brandmeyer. Well, here comes some more. They can't send that many in. Okay. Help me out here, Joe. I got to pick them all up.
Well, we got Doug Feldt, Clay Macke, Robbie Wiegman, Scott Schulte, and Chad Deiters in.
Okay,
the Warriors.
Wiegman comes away with the rebound as the three-pointer is no good. Ball's pushed up court, goes out of bounds, go back to the Bulldogs. We're down to 1:11 remaining, 89-67. Warriors by 22. It's a tremendous effort again by the Warriors tonight. This will push their record to 11-1. Highland works the ball. Here's a shot from inside the paint, short. Ball batted around. Wiegman comes away with his second rebound. Gets it off to Schulte. On the dribble. Brings it down. Left side to Macke from 18. No good. Loose ball. Highland has it. Down to 40 seconds remaining. Here's a three-point attempt. No good. Doug Feldt with the rebound for the Warriors. Gets it off to Schulte. Pushes it up quickly to Chad Deiters. On the dribble. Now gets it into Wigman. Puts up a 10-foot jumper. Good! Robbie Wigman for the deuce in the paint. Here's Corey from three. No good. Loose ball. Highland comes away. Shot back up and in for two. And that's going to just about run it out. We're down to 5. Wigman on the dribble across half court. Puts up a flying one-hander. No good. That'll end it. With the Warriors winning in smooth fashion tonight, 91-69.
They were right on schedule. 91 points. They had 45 at the half.
Hey, we don't fool around. Okay, we'll have Mr. Hoover get some very well-balanced totals together here shortly.
If I could catch my breath.
And these guys did manage to run most of the evening. And in fact, I think they even got the Highland boys a little tired. Well, we heard they were a run-and-gun squad, but the Warriors took it right at them and pulled away, and the final once again was 91-69. Our next ball game will be here Friday night as we take on the local rival, if you will, Oakville Rockets. And once again, Coach Luchtefeld from Oakville was here tonight, so if he didn't before, he knows what to expect tonight. We have seen him at a couple other ball games. And then starting Tuesday night, the Warriors will be involved in the Nashville Invitational Tournament. And our first game there will be against New Athens. And that tournament does, as we've mentioned previously, feature some very good ball clubs. So that'll be a good one to get down and see next week. We will try to shoot the Tuesday night game. And then, depending on the outcome of that, we'll try to let you know what our schedule will be for that. The Oakville game on Friday night will be televised on Monday. Okay, got some totals, Joe.
All right, Tom. Paul Lusk had 30 points tonight, 2 3-pointers. Brent Brede had 18 with 2 3-pointers. Mike Brink had 9 with 1 3-pointer. Matt Fridley with 16. Donny Madenwald with 14. Matt Brandmeyer with 2. And Rob Wegman with 2. For Highland, I got Michael with 14, Kreider with 8, Grape with 6, Bircher with 17, Brad Kronk with 8, Mark Kronk with 7, Corey with 2, Warren with 2, and number 14 with 3. So it's the one name we couldn't pick out. We don't know who he is. He's not on the board.
It's called keeping a low profile.
Yeah, Anon.
Anyway, once again, we want to thank everybody for their support that we've been given. We appreciate it, and we do enjoy this, if you can't tell by now.
Also, I want to reiterate on the shootout tickets. Okay, the modern day shootout tickets are going to be on sale at the senior high school office during the week of January 30th through February 3rd from 8 to 4, and there's going to be a limit of 2 tickets per adult. The floor shootout tickets were on sale tonight, and they will also be on sale again Friday night at the Oakville game. And they're on sale during the week at the senior high office from January 23rd to January 27th from 8 to 4. And also there's a limit of 2 tickets per adult for that. In addition, like we said before, the Nashville tournament, you'll have to get tickets at the door of the Nashville tournament for that game. Those games, plural, I should say. So once again, Tom, the Warriors doing it with the defense. I think they're doing everything off their defense, because you notice it's the tip pass, it's the clear interception, it's the stolen dribble, and then immediately when that ball is tipped, you're seeing 3 Warriors break away, going down there, because they know they're going to get a shot.
And tonight it seemed, and maybe I just noticed it more tonight, but on the rebound, these guys come down looking. I mean, they're ready to push it out to the side and go. And then that man that brings the ball down, he's not necessarily going to take that shot. He's looking to see if somebody breaks open. And the Warriors really seem to be coming together with this fast-paced ball game of theirs. And then they complement that with how many three-pointers did we have tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 three-pointers against 6 for the Bulldogs. So once again, we will be back Friday night for the Oakville game.
And I would imagine we're going to have to get out ahead of Oakville early because, as you recall, 2 years ago, they tried to keep the ball out of our hands. They got a small lead and then just held the ball, trying to keep it out of our hands. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this time.
So be there and find